In this video, we are testing some of the craziest Minecraft TikTok hacks we have ever seen, finding out which ones are totally true and absolutely should be used in-game, and seeing which ones are just the worst clickbait in the entire land. This first one is pretty insane. It is kind of interesting because, of course, as you guys know, if you have 3 blocks high right here, you can, of course, walk onto 1 block. You can jump up 1 block, but there is no way you can walk or jump up 3 blocks. Or can you? So it looks like what he's doing is he's got himself some stairs, a chest, a glass pane, a whole cake, a bell, and then also a trap door. So let's grab this. We're gonna get that chest. We need some of those oak stairs right there. We'll get our glass pane, boom, and we also need our delicious piece of cake, 1 bell, and 1 trap door. Here we go, boom. Now, he placed like this, and then he had the stairs right there. I don't think the order that they're being placed is going to matter. This was placed just like this. I think that's exactly how he had it set up. And then he had the cake up here, which he munched twice. I think 4 times like that. We may have to adjust that. We'll see. Place the bell down in the trap door like this, and we can walk. It does work! What? You can walk right up. Not jumping at all. You can just move up all 3 blocks. If you go at the wrong angle, you do have to adjust just a little bit, but you can definitely walk straight up. And if you walk just a little bit on the chest side, all the way up without stopping, I don't know how quickly you're going to be able to build this out. And it's probably a little faster, just go around, but still a fun trick to have in your back pocket. Now, this next one I have seen before. It is basically an unlimited bridge, meaning you could bridge for forever. What you have to do is use a bucket of snow, and then also, of course, have some leather boots on, and you supposedly can bridge over and over again. Now, traditionally, of course, you would just have a bunch of blocks that you could build up, whatever blocks you have on hand, and you could bridge up, and you could also bridge across. But the problem is you're really going to be running out of blocks, and if you try to lean over the edge and bust that block down below you, you're not going to be able to grab it before it falls way down. However, supposedly, if we throw on these leather boots, because we're going to be building on snow, and we've got the powder snow bucket here, sneak right over to the edge just barely, and then you can, you can just stand right at the end ever so carefully right on the edge of the block, and you can just build up over and over and over again. Could you do this sideways too? It's going to be hard because, you can. Certified 100% legit. Keep 2 buckets on hand just in case you run out of blocks and you need to build. Now, the third hack that we're testing today, I'm a tad bit skeptical on. I mean, you guys have seen these before. You can get clickbaited so easily, and this one seems, well, you guys could see. Essentially, you're setting up your pistons and these concrete stairs with your armor stand, and then you're stacking all of your diamond armor onto the armor stand, and using the pistons, push the armor over. Simple enough. So far, seems good. Then you grab the slime blocks and put them around, and supposedly, we get ourselves multiple armor stands. Let's grab ourselves our stairs and our sticky piston, just like we saw. And we have 2 pistons set up with our stairs right there. Then we do it, and then we repeat the same exact thing on top, just like this. But we get the redstone, and we bring it across to both pistons like this. Place ourselves a lever down here and a lever up here, and we put the armor stand down in the center. If this works, this is going to be absolutely insane. Now we're going to get a full set of diamond armor. Let's just check and just stack this up completely. Okay, boom and boom. Now, what he did was first pull this lever and push it over once like that. Okay, looks good so far. And then we're gonna grab our slime blocks and we put them over the top just like this. Now, is this going to work when we pull this lever? If this is 100% legit when we pull this lever, I believe we should duplicate everything. Not all the slime blocks and the pistons, but all of that armor should duplicate. You guys let me know in the comment section down below right now. Do you think this is gonna happen? We're gonna find out in 3, 2, 1. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Some of these hacks only work in Bedrock Edition, and we're in Java Edition right now. So you guys are going to have to test that one out for yourself. See if it works in Bedrock Edition. It may. This next hack is an iron ingot farming hack, and it isn't necessarily as much of a hack as it is just setting up the right setup. we have to get a lot of beds and plant ourselves a named zombie there, and then put our villagers stacked around all of the beds. Looks like 4 villagers total. And then on top, we're going to set up our hoppers with a chest and trap some lava, and then place down an iron golem with water to make sure he's at an endless burn. That is our 5x5 platform. Now we have to set up a bunch of beds on this platform here. And supposedly the exact layout of these beds is extremely important. So I believe it's like this and like this. That is the exact layout that we have to have in order for this to work. I'm not sure why that layout matters more than anything, but the layout was extremely important. And then we go around the beds and just stack up another block. We can use cobblestone. I don't think it should matter. They were using stone, but I'm pretty sure cobblestone should be fine. Place a trapdoor there at that spot so our little zombie friend isn't able to get out when we lock him inside. And we've got to name a name tag. Let's call this guy useless zombie. Okay, now we should be able to get our zombie inside there, grab ourselves a villager spawn egg, and we just spawn the villagers in here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was 4 villagers. We should be okay. They're a little freaked out because the zombie's right there, of course. Can we do 5 villagers? Maybe 5 villagers will be good. And now we're going to cover the whole top up here all the way around and cover it completely over the top of the villagers. Let's see, fill this all in. Make sure we're doing it right, except for actually this one corner over here. We're going to remove that section right there. We're going to place a chest right at the very corner and place our hoppers around like this. Perfect. Perfect. And we've got to make sure that we go 3 blocks high on our wall here. Let's see, that's 3 right there. Okay, and the last couple things. Now we're going to get a bucket of lava, and if we did this correctly, our lava should stay put. This should work just fine. There we go. It's not going anywhere. But of course, the final thing we have to do to get him burning is actually place down some water so he's constantly moved towards the lava and cannot get out. Now he is completely trapped and will constantly burn until he dies there because the lava's stored up at the top. He has nowhere he can go because of the water. The water isn't ruining the lava. And as soon as he dies, we should be able to see that we trapped ourselves. Of course, we're not going to get any iron because we have to be the one that's going to kill the iron golem. So you could get around that one way fairly easily if you wanted to sit here or with a bow or something, have a window to look in and shoot the iron golem. But as the iron golem is spawning, you're going to have to get a final whack on it before he goes down. If you do that and hit him as he's going down, you should be the one that actually gets the kill on him. And then you should be able to actually store that iron. Not as effective as they made it look. That is kind of disappointing, but I guess it works with the fear of the zombie and the villagers in the beds. The iron golems will keep spawning, so you could farm iron this way. You may be better off just looking for it. Now imagine being able to launch unlimited amounts of fireballs out into existence, destroying everything in sight. That's what we're going to be attempting to do for this next hack, guys. And I think this one might actually come through successfully. For this one, we've got to use sticky pistons and some stairs, it looks like. Then we're going to use an observer and a dispenser. And we're going to actually charge this dispenser full of stuff. First, though, we have to place another observer down, it looks like, and our lever that's going to set this whole thing off, and charge the dispenser, load it full of all of these fire charges. Now see what happens. Look at that, a fire cannon. Let's attempt to get this set up exactly how they have it here. We're gonna need our observer. Okay, we've got that, and we need our pistons. Let's grab that. We're gonna need some redstone, of course, and a lever. The piston goes right there at the start. Oh, I forgot to grab some stairs. We're gonna need those too. Let's grab ourselves some stone stairs and set this up just like this. And then first thing we did was place down the observer over here. Then we placed down the dispenser right here. Perfect. And then on this backside as well, we have to place down another observer here, but I've got to make sure I set it up correctly. There, that's the direction that we set it up. Then we got our redstone, of course, and our lever, of course. And inside, we're going to store all of our fire charges. I'm hoping that this works because we're going to annihilate. I don't know if they're going to reach the pyramid over there. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Look at that! Unlimited fireballs! I mean, it's gonna go through everything so fast, but this thing is just launching them out. Imagine anybody trying to come at your base and you could just eliminate them so quickly. Oh, gather better just store this up even more. As many as we could possibly fit. Oh, it is reaching all the way to the pyramid as well. Guys, look at the kind of damage that would be happening if you were over here stuck in a base. You would be getting completely destroyed. I mean, the accuracy of everything, it's not as great. It's kind of shooting a little bit wild, as to be expected. But this whole pyramid would be catching on fire if it was wood. This is sweet. Fire cannon, success. Now, this one does require quite a bit of redstone setup. I mean, not too much. Should be fairly easy, but it looks like there's definitely more than I'm used to working with. I'm sure we're going to be okay, though. But supposedly, we can actually combine this light gray concrete and as well as some light blue concrete in order to smash them together and make a diamond ore. Now, this looks a little bit questionable, but I don't want to judge it too soon. Let's make sure we have everything set up exactly how they have it. So my redstone skills are going to be put lightly to the test. Not too crazy, but a little bit. Grab our pistons here. We're going to need some redstone repeaters here, so we'll grab those, and then we should set up our pistons like this, I believe. So that one goes there. That should be the correct setup. Then we're going to set a repeater right there. We're going to set one right there, and we're going to set one here. But this repeater we have to bring all the way back. Perfect. And then we're going to connect all of these with the redstone like that and use one more repeater here to bring the redstone around this side. And this should be the total setup that's there as far as the pistons and the repeaters and the redstone setup. This should be exactly how it's set up. We just need one lever here, which I have, of course, on hand right there. And then we grab ourselves our light gray concrete powder and just set up a massive stack of it, and grab our light blue concrete powder, set up another large stack of it over on this side, just like that. Now, I'm thinking, ideally what should happen, because this center one is offset, is these two will push together, combine the two concretes to make our diamond ore, and then this one will set off and shove that diamond ore out, which we should get ready for, of course, because if it pops out, we're going to want to mine it, and then the next one will pop out right after it. I clearly have a fluke in the train here because I'm just pushing one out instead of getting them both. We got. I just confirmed everything is set up exactly as it should. We can't combine the two blocks together to be able to get ourselves the block that we want. As soon as the concrete goes in, the blue one cannot move in. And if I try to push the blue in first, and then it just pushes everything over. They're not going to combine. They're not going to combine. Now, this one is super interesting. It's actually setting up a nether portal, so it kind of looks like this crazy monster face. Check this out. He's about to finish it up, and we can see as soon as he pulls the lever, it looks like eyes in a mouth, and you can open it up to actually go inside. That should be the portal size that we need in order to get this monster face activated. And at the top, we're going to place one block, and we need to grab some stairs here. Let's use all stone as well. Down here, we place the stone stairs like this, and then we're going to place the top ones like this. Oop, wrong way. There we go. Cover off this top section here, and then we've got the eyes and the mouth right here. Now we got to go below this mouthpiece and place ourselves our piston down here. And with our piston there, we can run some redstone all the way like this. Should be good. And then cover it back up completely so it's all hidden. Grab ourselves a lever and place it right there. Now, when we pull the lever, we push our block up. We get that face. You could do some crazy designs with this, I bet, if you wanted to. Switch this out for a sticky piston instead. Now we can pull it up and down easily like this. And you can open the portal, or you can close the portal all you want, and as soon as you want to go to the nether, you can just run right through. Which is perfect, because this next hack that I want to show you is something that is absolutely wild. I had no idea this was actually possible, but when we're in the nether, of course, if we try to grab some water here, we're gonna have much luck trying to place this down anywhere, especially where we're in the middle of this lava field right here. Absolutely no chance we get this down. Of course, it's just going to fall apart every single time we try. But there is a way that we can turn this. Grab ourselves a cauldron and place the cauldron down first. Now watch. We can place the water perfectly fine inside the cauldron. Which means if we accidentally dip our toes in the lava here, as long as we get up to the cauldron in time, we can be put out in the nether by water. So keep a cauldron and a water bucket on hand in case you need it. Now, this last one is going to be super useful potentially if you find yourself a ruined portal just like this. Because every time that we get to a ruined portal, we always find some items that have some enchants on them. But they're stuck on gold items, which isn't very useful. But supposedly, we may be able to work our way around it by actually disenchanting the item and applying that disenchant to a book? I don't know, guys. I'm not so sure about this one. Let's see if we have anything juicy inside this ruined portal. We do, in fact. Okay, very nice. We've got efficiency, IV, unbreaking 2, and mending on the boots. Perfect. Grab ourselves a grindstone here, and then also let's grab ourselves a couple of books. We're gonna need 3 books, but we might as well just grab 64. Let's place down our grindstone, try and put our pickaxe in there, and then place a book in. No. No! No! It's the diamond clickbait all over again, guys.